let's go straight into YouTube boxing. Because I feel like that's the big thing. Everyone's talking about it now.
Yeah.
There was 2 world title fights on, what was it, Thursday evening?
Thursday evening,
Which kind of caught me off guard a bit. Demetrius Andrade fought. Not many people talking about that. Tevin Farmer lost his belts. Not many people talking about that. People talking about fucking Jake Paul and that big nose kid, something Gibb.
I think Aaron Gibb or something.
Is that his name, Aaron Gibb?
Aaron or something like that.
I can't lie to you, for the once, and this is no bullshit, I just had zero interest. None. What do you make of it all?
The YouTube, it's easy. Yeah, I suppose it's easier for them to do boxing than it is MMA, but
Yeah.
it's entertainment at the end of the day, I suppose.
Yeah.
And they got a first round knockout
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, if you even look back at Jake Paul and KSI, that was still a fun fight.
Yeah,
You
Logan
know,
Paul.
Logan Paul.
I'm
Jake Paul.
embarrassed that I know the name. Yeah.
Logan Paul. That was a fun fight.
I'll be honest with you, I've seen worse so-called professional fighters than Logan Paul and KSI. I'm just being very honest.
Yeah.
Not sticking up for it, but I've seen worse. I've gone to gyms and I've seen shows where the guys would come on first, undercard fights, and they look shit.
Yeah, I've been to like small hall shows in Dublin
Yeah.
or in Ireland as well, and I
Yeah.
look at these guys thinking, I fancy my chances against
Yeah,
these
yeah,
guys
yeah,
actually
yeah.
always to get them in the ring or something like that.
Yeah.
And you see these guys and you're like, actually, to be fair, you know, a bit of training, or if they were doing it longer, it could have been actually pretty useful.
Dave Caldwell tweeted today actually, and I think he tweeted he understands why it happens because of the numbers, and I think he tweeted sort of YouTube numbers for Demetrius Andrade's fight and Tevin Farmer's fight, and then he tweeted YouTube numbers for that Jake Paul's fight. Demetrius Andrade had this is as of now, so 1 o'clock today, 10,000 views. Tevin Farmer's fight, 10,000 views. Jake Paul's fight, 2.3 million.
Crazy.
I mean, I get the argument of people saying, why are Matchroom putting those shows on, and how dare DAZN do it, and how dare Sky Sports show it? Numbers
yeah.
don't lie.
It's a business at the end of the
Yeah.
day. You know, it's a business, and I think that's crazy.
It's
just goes to-
unbelievable. It's actually scary, the numbers they're generating, and it's scary how 2 world champion fighters aren't generating any numbers. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means they're not being promoted. I don't know if that means they're not promoting themselves. Are people just not interested? Or is it just because the case of these YouTubers is that big?
I think it's a combination of all. I mean, if you talk, if a YouTuber has, we'll say, 20 million subscribers,
Yeah.
you know, they could do anything. They could sign up to a charity football match and do crazy numbers. It's the fact they're in a boxing arena, super casuals who are going to see it, let's be frank.
Yeah.
But getting crazy numbers, it's being promoted all over YouTube, it's being promoted by Sky, DAZN. I was kind of a bit, I don't know, wasn't sold on the fights at first, but still not.
Yeah.
But from an entertainment point of view, if you're just looking at it for the entertainment, it is entertaining watching them. Logan Paul? Jake Paul. That Logan Paul KSI fight back a couple of months ago, the Billy Joe.
See, I hated that one. I think the only reason I hated that one a lot is because that headlined sort of Billy Joe Saunders and who else? I can't remember who else. Devin Haney. So I was like, how the fuck is that headlining 2 guys that are legit, unbeaten, world level guys? Yeah. Why is that doing it? Whereas this one was sort of floating on the undercard.
Yeah, it was a lot
kind of
further
stuck
down,
further down. See, and people might say, Ade's only saying this because of Sky Sports, and it's not true. It's not true, people. I'm not sticking up for it because of that, because believe you me, I'm on the fence with it. But what I will say is this about it from a personal standpoint, is that I've come from the YouTube world. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of entering, if you like, the real journalism world.
Yeah.
I don't know, some people might look at it like, how the fuck is that guy from YouTube now on Sky Sports? So I kind of somehow understand their plight, where people are looking like, how dare these YouTubers come into our arena, blah, blah, blah. They've trained, they're in shape. I mean, that Gibb guy was crap, but Jake Paul can have a go.
Yeah.
He can have a go. I mean, not saying he's
Give it a
never
go.
going to win anything,
No.
legitly. He can have a go. It isn't easy. And again, there are easier ways to make money than be punched in the face by millions and try and embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him that bit of credit. Do you think it's going to be a regular thing now? I think we saw KSI versus Jake Paul face to face, and I think that's now going to be the one.
Yeah,
That's the thing, isn't it? People don't like that. It's now a norm.
Yeah.
It's now become the norm, by the way. Like a couple of YouTubers
We'll
or
call each
celebrities
other out,
will
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
Yeah. Do boxers need to do more? And what I mean is, I just talked about Demetrius Andrade's numbers there and Tevin Farmer's numbers there. I feel like boxers are still missing the point here, in the sense of it's okay, kind of, I guess, to create characters for yourself. We've seen it. Floyd Mayweather went from pretty boy openly to money Mayweather. Completely changed his character. We've seen it. Tyson Fury's a character kind of person as well. Deontay Wilder's turned into this kind of loudmouth character.
Like kind of a villain.
They know what they're doing. He's happy to play the villain as well. Like, I'm not trying to say go full WWE, but add something to yourself. Just being you and thinking because you're racking up wins and you want to make millions, it's not going to work. And look, it's difficult, right? I mean, if you're a Callum Smith, and I'm just bringing his name up there, you're talking about a guy that's a world champion, ring recognized #1 at super middleweight, just doesn't talk.
Yeah.
Just doesn't talk. So because he doesn't talk, there's just no interest. And there should be because he's very, very good. But there's just no interest. And that's because he just doesn't talk. He's on Soccer AM this morning, so it'll be after this video. And they're trying to obviously push him to go to Soccer AM, different platform. But I think it's a little bit too late.
Yeah, I think it's because they can see potential in someone like Cam Smith, but like, if they just don't have that personality, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, just some people just don't have it. They can try their best, but they could be a likeable guy, they could be a nice guy, but if they just don't have that flair, that just attracts the audience to them. Like, I mean, Callum Smith, I'm sure, is big in Liverpool.
And you don't have to be the best either.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to be the best fighter. Just a bit of character, it helps.
It does.
It helps, unfortunately, but it's true, people. Look, it's true. I mean, look at Derek Chisora, for example. A Del Boy, now he's turned into War Chisora. So again, he's changed characters, and that guy's a guy that he's lost 9 times. But there's no doubt Derek Chisora is making cha-ching.
Yeah.
Because of character.
He gets knocked out by Dylan White.
Yeah.
And within the space of a year, people are talking about him fighting potentially Usyk for a vacant title. If AJ vacates, it's amazing.
It's amazing, and that's because he has a character.
Yeah. And all he literally did was, after that loss, when the Dave Caldwell changed to War Chisora, and it's like that knockout never happened.
And it's like no one even remembers that. Like no one remembers none of the losses. Everyone says, but he fought the top guys. He's got 9 fucking losses, and I guarantee you he's earning more than world champions out there with no losses.